5 seconds remaining.
From the hero.
Void's left in the pool still, isn't
Yes.
it's against Pugner. Right. Either against the
Yeah, they can do that. Nothing to say about that here. I'd be very down. Their jump is not exactly amazing on Elephant either. Guns. Yeah, I mean, they have Stampede, but that's cooldown reliant. Are they going to be able to
choose your hero?
The backlines within? Yeah, look at that. I mean, that could be the sniper with the Dire Tide cosmetics. We don't know. But yeah, it is Arcwork. So Arcwork to finish it off lane Venge. Last played by Faith Beyond 17. So, Faith Beyond was spamming this hero a little bit during the AFDC. He played it 5 times during that event, won every single time. The build being a little bit different every time, but for the most part, it looks like he was going like double Wraith to Lance or Pike, the Solar Crab.
Prepare for battle.
Team 2. By the way, I didn't ask you who you thought was gonna win.
gonna go at it. It's gonna be crazy.
No, with that. I want to see more than a 3-0. Not that.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it goes 1-0, if it goes 1-0, you're like, this is a good start to a final. Because, yeah, you know it's not going to be a whitewash. You have a potential for 5 games. You know they both have the capability of beating each other. It sets up very well for the rest of it.
See how these lanes start out. Quickly we get the TV out.
I love that this Undying's gone boots just well up against the Lena. It's like you see FY doesn't normally go boots on his heroes at the moment, like it's ranged pokey heroes. Unless sometimes it's Rubik, but I still think he doesn't then. So like this Undying's going to be able to chase the Lena a lot in the laning state.
Yeah, the 3 different builds for the Undying to start off are this one, Orb of Venom instead, and then...
I'm pretty sure Undying, when he walked through mid there, checked the vision of the ward as well. So they know where the Radiant ward is at the moment.
You just need a sentry to come up. Any lane in particular you're looking at that's going to be volatile?
I think mid lane could be particularly volatile if like somebody makes a rotation in. Because like Earth Spirit, known for its roaming prowess.
Yeah. So I'm expecting both teams to have heroes move over towards mid, and Innocence getting caught.
First blood.
Wow. As well as the LSA coming through. The damage isn't too much, but he is just in a little bit too far where he gets caught and too far away from Ame to really help him out.
I did not expect that to happen before level 2. I think a level 1, that's really unexpected. Well, the sentry sees the obs as well, but he doesn't quite catch the obs yet. It's above where the sentry is that he just put down.
Fucking that.
But now he sees him. Oh.
Going down to Eurus, they'll take out this ward. Over bottom, it's Eurus getting that kill, and Metamorphosis is already used. So better start right now for Elephant, although I say that, and they had a good start in the first game with their laning.
And that bot lane is really well played by Elephant, because they hit their level 2s first, and they instantly go for the kill. Like with the Ignite and the Fire Blast. So they went on before XinQ had level 2 himself, so they couldn't roll away.
Is there a point where like one of these lanes has their support?
FY?
Ooh. Okay, with the soul rip, just not enough. I was gonna say one of these lanes have the supports kind of migrate away, kind of what we saw in the first game with Nagasiren staying there top and the support leaving that. So, is there a lane that we see that in here? In
this game, I think it's different in the bot lane. Hang on, Eurus. Oh, the good stun from the Ogre stops the Venge stun coming through.
XinQ really wanted it. He's a little bit low. They threw the magic missile at a RedPanda.
Dire's middle tower is
So
under
don't
attack.
either hero.
It's different this game, where the carry is normally the one to set in the lane in some of the games I've seen. With this game, the hardcore and the TV are like wants the lead to go
Roll with the magic missile. They get the kill there on a RedPanda. Combination looks good, and then Innocence getting killed at the tier 2.
I think he just denied. Top lane.
So he'll stop with the double edge. The damage coming his way. Salve. I think it's being rough at the end.
I think the Undying's going to use hit itself though.
Yeah. Mid. Pugnet 14 and 3 to the tracks, 17 of they doing a job to the.
Yeah, this mid lane's pretty even though. They're both trying to trade farm. Pugner's doing maybe a little bit worse than I expected him to. Ooh, Lesh gets a haste rune.
Picks up the haste. Somnus is going to be in a lot of trouble. Damage from the Nether Ward. They've got the Diabolic Edict. They'll get the kill. Avoids the LSA, but the stun comes out from RedPanda. Can they trade with the say? One more right click from FY is the finishing blow. Innocence comes over. XinQ hit with the LSA. Soul Rip keeps him alive. Roll out onto FY. The damage being done isn't going to be enough. Innocence decay if he wants to turn. He doesn't have Soul Rip, so he was super decay, and that would be it. Hits it on FY, who gets really low and dying.
FY's playing really on the edge of this game. It's great to watch.
1K lead here right now from Elephant. Look at TB, 32 and 9, having a great time.
This is the problem with the Venge lane, right? They don't really pressure the TB that well because of how much armor he has to work. Like this wave of Terror Spam just doesn't do it easy enough.
To the impurities.
And it's great they killed the Pugner mid, but if the Lesh had survived, it would have been amazing. But like, without the Lesh living, it's a good kill still, but it doesn't feel anywhere near as good.
Bodies looking potentially for the little trap. Pressure coming on the tier 1 tower.
They really want the catapult to be coming under the tower here, but kind of like messed up the wave a little bit.
3 heroes mid for Elephant. Bodies here as Innocence. He is still level 2 and is level 4.
The 6-minute rune's about to spawn here as well, so it could be a lot of action. Shrek doesn't have idiot up for a few seconds. Couldn't bully him off.
Can't really do anything with these two supports up on him.
They've done a really good job on Elephant though, securing their side lanes. So now they can just leave the cores in either side lane, and the supports are just freed up to rotate mid. And now that the LGD supports have to come over as well, like the Earth Sweat and the Undying are going to be both here soon, I'd imagine. Like, they have these favourable 1v1 matchups in the side lanes, so they're going to get further and further ahead here, especially in this bot lane with the TV versus the Venge.
Out onto Innocence. He's gonna die first. They get the kill onto Somnus. A trip that they're happy to take. Apion comes over. He's level 6, ready to go on to FY. The else hits on a 2-3-0, but it's not gonna matter. They get the kill on Somnus as well as FY. If you look over for RedPanda, they do have chase potential with XinQ coming in and lining up the rolling boulder. Apion's still here as well. He's got the swap. Not sure he'll need it. Magic Missile. RedPanda in trouble. Make a third. 3 for nothing in favor of OGD. They rotate in the offlaner. Beyond.
Good rotation by Faith Beyond. But at the same time, it's like, unless shit's level 6, this fight's completely different. Because when you get Pulse Nova, like everything changes, right? Your damage output just goes off the charts.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Royal Jelly for TB. Who to that? It's a Dire Jelly.
That was odd. That didn't say.
Yeah. That wasn't just me that didn't get.
Has fallen.
I didn't see who it was.
It's level 6. He's got that now. Free to farm up here towards top of 66 and 12.
Radiant are scared.
This is a really good.
Radiant's
roll in, looking for sure. So the Stampede throws the Hope Stomp. He'll leave. Boys come up towards the top. He's also got RedPanda here, so they've got 3 heroes up in the top lane. Ame might need to be careful. His support just left him. Now the LSA hits. He's in a lot of trouble. They don't have the Laguna. Try to TP out. The slow Yang. Oh, the stun. A half second.
Well, it's like
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. That Spark Wraith slow was the real difference maker there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The fact he lives there is huge because like you see Lesh is taking this bot tier 2 at the same time, gets it to half HP. He's now really close to his Midas. That would have been set a lot if that TV hadn't gone up. And this Leshrac, considering he got ran out over and over again in the mid lane at the start of the game, is doing really well.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ahead of the Pugna. XinQ getting caught. Stomp life drain on him. Somnus will suck the life right out of his
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tower top. But nothing to say he's pressuring bottom.
Dire's top tower.
See how far he's willing to push. Not a lot of mana. Not really a lot of health up either.
I think he might consider going BDTs first here instead of Wolves potentially. I don't know, maybe not. Feels so good. Get that one dash. The best time you can get at the start of the game. I know this. He's still doing pretty well though. He has his Yasha already. It's like 3-10 minutes into the game. You compare FY's network to the Sports at the moment.
Somnus again though. Swap, hook stop, and Somnus is gonna die here. They get the kill onto one. They'll look for more. RedPanda as well as Yang trying to get away, but the roll all the way across. The boulder smash hits onto the Ogre. Find them. Magnetize. Here comes FY. Only level 5. Decay on a 3. Got the damage coming in on a XinQ. Trying to find out of this, or maybe just roll into Yang. Double edge between finish them off. Now they'll look over at the rest. They've got the Laguna ability to use to get kill on a Faith. Down the line of losing Yang as well as FY. 3 heroes down to the side of Elephant for 2 on LGD. Take out the offlaner and the 4 for the 2, 3, and.
I mean, honestly, that's a great fight though for LGD. This Venge, like, yeah, it's great that it's good for Elephant that the Venge dies and everything, but this hero, like you see at the moment, the Death Illusion just farms anyway. It's getting space. If they're gonna have a core hero that dies on the map while the other 2 are farming, it's always gonna be the Venge. Like, Dark Warden's just farming with his Midas at the moment. Nothing to say, just pushing in bot lane. And he has his Eurus on the career here. He's so quick now.
410 movement speed. Still though, the TB, 1,000 gold ahead of the track, 1,500 gold ahead of this Arc Warden, who does have the Midas now. And going into the Maelstrom, catch-up potential is there.
I think the big thing for me this game is Somnus. And now
RedPanda can follow. I think that's the big thing for me, is the fact that Somnus has died 4 times.
Yeah, I was going to say normally the Puckner hero, it's like really good against the Arc Warden, because where most heroes can't really push against Arc Warden, because they don't have that way of dealing damage to towers without physical damage with attacks. Puckner's completely different. So if this hero has a good start to the game, like you would really start to feel the pressure being applied. Because of these early deaths on the Puckner, they're not as farmed on the hero as they would like to be right now, so it's not able to offer that like same level of pressure on the map. It's not necessarily the Puckner's doing badly at the moment, but it's not doing as well as it potentially could have been.
So what does he have to do to really up that performance and a little bit more to the team? He sit back more and try to find a little bit more safer farm?
I don't know, because you want to get safe farm to the TB is the problem. Like, he's taken the top tier one, he's taken the mid tier one, which is the 2 most important things, right? I'd quite like to see him play top more and like play into the top area of the map while either the lead or like the OGA sit bot or something and just shove in the lane against the Lesh. But the problem is you need to be able to defend your bot tier 2 from the Lesh just running in with the hit. So it can be difficult. I can see them potentially going Roche soon as well on LGD.
Eurus moving forward. Now they've got the U-bolts. Can they find a stun? LJ comes in. They find the splitter. If they get the kill on NothingToSay immediately. Somnus has for that one. Now they're going to find the silence final out with the Thunder coming through on a XinQ. They get the kill with the Laguna Blade. Taking out 2. Looking over at Innocence. The Tombstone next to the ball. And then it should be the Undying. Life drain on the Faith Beyond. Very good fight for Elfin. Can they cap it off with the +1? LSA lands. And they should do so. FY with the double kill. 4 Euros gone to the side of LGD. And a very quick kill onto the track. Started that off.
That Lesh track was like, oh my god, this is going to be a great fight. So, oh my god, this is an awful fight in the space of about a quarter of a second. Like, he gets the Eurus up onto the TB and he's like, oh, this is good. We can really set up for a kill here. At the same time, the LSA comes through from Lina, and then that huge burst damage comes through all at once. Lesh just dies. It's like the Nether Ward damage, all the raw magic damage they have as well.
I have the Maelstrom on the Arc Warden, but I don't know if that's going to be enough.
And all of a sudden, well, they've been keeping up okay with the TB, with the Lesh, to try and be able to deal decent amounts of damage to him. He's 2k net worth ahead of 14 minutes into the...
And they're finding a lot of stacks that were made for the Leshrac. So all of a sudden, it's a 4k lead for the Son of Elfin. This is really tough for them. Giving away a little bit more gold with that Tempest double.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They really want this mid tier.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What'd you do? It looks like they're gonna get it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Kill
Radiant's
secure there
middle
by
tower is under
Somnus
attack.
with the decrypt. He's like, no, not right clicking him. Fine.
The blink dagger.
Yeah, this level 12
recovered pretty well.
for sure. And I think this level 12 on the Puckner is a big upgrade as well. Having the level 2 life drip. It's like a really good increase in damage, like another 50%. Especially up against these like not particularly tanky heroes on the Dire side. I love that Venture's gone pipe as well. Do you remember before you said he was going like pipe,
Dragon
Solar Crest and whatnot?
Solar Crest.
I think the magic damage, being able to offset some of that damage is really important.
Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning.
Illusion.
Dire's top
Trying to
tower
take the tier
is
2
under
tower in the
attack.
top lane.
Dire's structures are
He's going.
fortified.
Scotty is almost finished for
Radiant
2,000 gold away from that. You're going Mjolnir on Ame, who is Hyper Stone. Going to use bottom. Tether Blast is there. They'll finish off Innocence. Another kill for Somnus. Is now on a killing spree.
Dire's top tower
Great
has
trade
fallen.
for Elephant. LGD didn't expect that because they assumed that Elephant would just all together grouping up this, pushing this top tier 2. So the leader and the Pug can come back slightly early, they find a kill, and where LGD would have liked to have pushed this tier 2 in the bot lane in trade, they now have to back off, so they don't have to die. Great play by Elephant.
Feels like it's setting up to be a tough come for LGD if they were going to make the Elephant very much in the driver's seat. So farmed at the point. $5K lead, nothing to say. He's going into the BKB. Fuels bots BKB. To fight once he has that. We're about to have that Mjolnir.
Yeah, the Mjolnir's, I don't know, for LG it's kind of, they just need to keep extending the base. They're really struggling to fight into this, like, Pugner that had that really good mid-fight before. Very mobile, very difficult to deal with. And it's different from the less that we normally see from LG where they start running at towers at like the 5-minute mark, right?
Yeah, 7-minute tier 1 tower and over the middle.
Dire's bottom tower
You
is
can
under
see how much
attack.
emphasis they're putting on trying to negate this magic damage for
Radiant's
Elephant.
top tower
The Pug
is
and the
under
leader, the
attack.
Ogre, even the Centaur as well. They're going hype on the Venge.
Dire's
They're going
bottom
BKB
tower
second item on the
is
left,
fallen.
which is something we haven't seen a huge amount of this tournament. You know, occasionally we do.
God, they've already got the Undying Stampede. They still have the Undying a
Dire's
couple
bottom
times.
tower is under
Not
attack.
the worst thing, but
Dire's
not
structures
really
are
amazing within
fortified.
one. He's an axe
Radiant's
tombstone
top
this
tower
game.
is under attack.
Yeah, I think that's fine though.
Dire's
okay.
bottom
There's
tower
Undying
is
though.
under attack.
Making note of the fact that, you know, he did Soul Rip first last time.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And Eurus is so scary now. Like, it's not even just normal TP, it's a TP with Bloodlust. I think they just start heading over towards Roche Pit relatively soon. Like, look for a pick off, get the Aegis, start chipping at high ground with the Pugner Blast. That's like the 1, 2, 3 Book of Go. That's what I'm gonna name it.
Full size book. The Book of Go. Grapple after winner.
Dire are
Yeah,
scanning.
just keep splitting the map up. Don't look to fight into them right now. You don't really deal with it very well. Keep farming. You know, hold the high ground with the Arc Warden as much as you can. I think even if you go Roche on right side, I mean, Dire can come over and try and contest with like Tombstone and Lesh and everything, but it's not easy.
What have we here? Illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That was cute
attack.
by XinQ. Yeah. You see that?
Again and on the Yang.
He precast the kick so that as soon as the Centaur blinked in, he just kicks him away straight away. That was cool.
Find a lot of. And they've been maybe on the restriction is wing item that LGD back into the game because things are starting to get real out of control and Open are playing very well up to this point. 21 minutes in and they've headed over to Roche.
Why is in comparison to XinQ? He's so, like double his net worth effectively.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of the advantage comes from at the moment between the teams
Radiant
and the, like
are
the
scanning.
overall net worth advantage.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Yeah, so is the net worth deceiving with the, you know, lead from TB to the Arc Warden and a 4K lead from the Lina to the Earth Spirit? But, you know, Arc Warden was performing pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing okay, but it's just that the team's just doing better, right? And look how big this team is with the Bloodlust and the Meta. Jesus. It's like the Angel of Death.
Yeah. I am blood over doors, trying to make sure that the Angel of Death doesn't get you. Down Somnus. They'll have the stun. They've got the roll in. They get a quick kill onto the Pugna. 3 spree going the way of XinQ.
Somnus didn't get the memo. I mean, the rest of Elephant is just playing down towards this bottom side of the map at the moment. Stuck around a little bit too long. It happens. But that kind of slows down the timing of that they can use this Aegis, right? But for the next 30 seconds, they can't really do a huge amount, so OGD can look to try and smoke up potentially make something happen, or just deal with their lanes.
It's something to note, just because, you know, you were talking about it. What they want to do is kind of slow siege a little bit on these towers with the nether blast.
What does Terrorblade have coming in? Oh. This BKB Skadi makes Lesh's game absolutely horrible. He does not want,
Radiant's
like,
top tower
Skadi
is under
as
attack.
TV against this range core goes horrible for Lesh. Like, DP and Lesh, I think, are the two heroes that suffer the most from it, because they require on their mobility a little bit more than, like, other range heroes. But also the BKB means he's not going to be able to get his damage out on the Lesh. So it's kind of like, oh, I just need to kind of, like, fight out the BKB duration at this point. Great storm.
We'll get a stun. They've got the Laguna Blade. Even with the storm, they're going to go under nothing to say. Can they get the kill? It pops the BKB. He's trying to maybe run from this one, but the damage coming up from Eurus. They get the kill. Nothing to say. They'll look towards the rest. And the Overlord and Tempest Double is taken out. They've got the life drain in City of Yang. Without the Leshrac, this is a little bit difficult. And not only that, but he already used BKB. Rules LSA landing onto the Venge, and they'll have yet another. They sealed off Innocence. Looks like they might just finish the game right here.
Yeah, great initiation by Yang though onto the Leshrac. And like I said, as soon as the Skadi slow starts to apply to the Lesh, he can't bow it. Like, that's him just done for. He uses heals to try and, like, slow everything down a bit. But this, yeah, this is going to be 2 sets of rats. It's just so cleanly. Really well played by Elephant.
Dire's middle barracks.
He's just going to town. Maybe they get out after the tier.
Much OGD can use.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Yeah, they need to chill out a little bit here. The glyph slowed everything down enough. Like, you need to wait for Meta and BKB on the TB here. So he has BKB up, but no Meta yet.
Very quickly a 12k lead for Elf. And OGD, I don't really know how they elude this pressure. Or alleviate this pressure.
Alleviate. It's all the same. Mid lane.
Yang with the magic missile. Very tanky though. Oh, we'll see if they're able to get the kill. They've got the magnetized, and now the damage with the Pulse Nova going. Ame gets that one, and they're looking to reach even further. RedPanda nearby, poor staff back. He's spotted. Finally, Boulder Smash, Geomagnetic Grid. Roll coming in once again. XinQ is all over him. That was really impressive.
Watching us with some good spell usage is so good.
Really impressed with that.
What have we here?
He's getting towards his BKB as well, which is going to help. Yeah, the Lesh is the one that I'm really worried for here. The Lesh is going to be the one that gets focused first every single time by the TB. Especially now he's almost got this MKB as well. The magnetic built from the Arc Warden, where that would have been a real good help to try and keep the help keep the Lesh alive from this, like, big range distance. It's not going to be quite the same now because of this MKB coming down.
Got the Ags on Lena. That Laguna Blade gonna hurt that much more. I'm going Shadow Blade Axe after the fight.
Yeah, the Shadow Blade. I don't really know what the reason for this. Like, it's okay, but like it gives them a little bit of everything. Nice, and like obviously the initiation is going to be really important. It helps them like you see at the moment as well. It helps them split push because where they come over like this on elephant, it's difficult to find them. It's kind of like when you go blinking that way. The axe is cool. It looks a bit different. So,
Creep.
the people that don't know, the axe on Venge is a nether swap, so that when you like swap yourself into the fight to swap somebody back in towards your team, like where you land on the Venge, it basically releases like a fear into everybody, so it pushes away. So this one hero that you swap out and you want to try and focus down, makes it really difficult for the other team to like try and help them because they're all getting feared away at the same time.
Yeah, it's like the mini TBI.
Mini TBAgs. That's true. Are you gonna scream TBAgs if the Venge?
No.
I think you will. I know how obsessed you are with it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But I want to.
Nice ward by the ogre.
Dire's
Sitting
top
before the high
barracks
ground
are under
first.
attack.
Nice. So time to push.
Yeah. Bam. He's got the swap. That's out onto the center. But looking at the damage swing today. Beat Beyond. And one more right click needed to get the kill. And you've got Beat Beyond dead as well as XinQ. Eurus just standing his ground and not much LGD can do to defend against this. They have farmed as much as they can, but it is still difficult for them to really do much of anything.
Where's the damage for the TV? Like they have this nether ward down as well on the radiant side, so it's really hard for
Dire's
LGD to
top
commit.
barracks has fallen.
I think if you're relevant here, you just back off, you reset, you can go second Aegis if you really want to, and then you just start running down bot lane and do this exact same thing again. I mean, Avenge did the right thing as well. Like the Centaur's the hero that you have to try and defend first, especially before the Axe comes up. Because if you don't go on the Centaur, he's just going to press Stampede and then they run away anyway. You can't swap the TB, for example. It just wouldn't work.
Well, why wouldn't that work?
Because then the Centaur just presses Stampede, and the TB presses Beacon, and then just runs away, and then your bench just dies for no reason.
Is there at any point where Arcworm feels like he does enough damage to his TV?
He has MKB, so he does a decent amount, but not at the moment. You can't. I like the Hex that Arme has queued up next, because that's the kind of play you can make then, where the recast Hex before the Venge swaps, and then the TB wouldn't be able to get BKB off, for example.
So wave of terror going into the ogre. This is just the good blink two-man stuff coming through onto the bench as well as the Shrek. Popping nothing to say. He's trying to run top side as a string. He's going a lot of damage on the edge. He's going to come off in just a second. They get the kill on nothing to say as well as Faith Beyond the team to the third. And now things falling apart for LGD. FY. No fall to XinQ, who rolls onto the ogre, kicks him away. Yang ends up dead. Tommy. Not exactly terrible so far for LGD.
Yeah, decent fight, considering, you know, all things considered how it started as well, with Les just getting 100 to 0'd. But that's the best fight they could have found. Like, it was before meta was up, which was great. Like, they took them by surprise, which was great. And they still end up losing the fight overall. And now,
Going into Roche.
Yeah, they just go into Roche. Because, like, as soon as TV has mixed up again, they know they're, like, incredibly strong. So you can't blame LGD for taking that fight, and the best thing for them is the Arc Warden didn't die either. So Arme's getting really close to that Hex now,
Roshan
and it
has
could actually be a big
fallen.
difference maker. I think there's Satanic coming out for the team.
Yes.
Like, you just swap the treads out here for the Satanic, I think, when you go high ground, and you just go to town.
What goes to this hex? What about Track? I know he wanted to build one as well, but he's over Octarine for.
I mean, as the TV BKB gets lower and lower, the fights get slightly easier for LGD, but again, like, the TV is still just absolutely destroying the ledge every fight at the moment.
BKB's 10. Gonna be a long time until that BKB
Well,
is.
the Terrorblade BKB's 8 seconds at the moment. It says
Showing 10 on my.
oh god. Bishop, Gabe, an SOS, please. We've talked about how, like, there's that. Sometimes people see different armor values and all sorts. Look at Faith. Nothing to say, by the way. They're waiting to try and find the lesson stuff. Sorry, the Pugner.
Yeah, they're gonna try and get Somnus. Boy comes in. Somnus is surviving with the essence stream, but they get the kill onto the Pugner. They'll look over his face. The Undead is nothing to say. End up dying for the kill onto the Pugner, who buys back into the fight. They'll get the buyback coming up for nothing to say, as well as the Undying. Now Lena is in trouble on top of FY, but there's the life drain coming in from Tony, so ball back into the fight, and he's now here because he's got the boots to travel to find his way back in. XinQ goes down to Eurus. Now to the high ground they go. Boarding caught, one more shot. They've got the life drain with the Decrepify. He'll buy back as well. He's close to that hex. They've lost nothing to say for another kill here for Eurus. He's got the Ultra looking for the Rampage. Goes and looks at Innocence, takes him out, and it's a Rampage for Eurus and GG for LGD. Hoping we'll even the series up. There's the double Rampage. And it's one apiece.
Yeah, really well. I mean, Eurus hasn't died the whole game. He kind of just did his thing the whole game, right? His bot lane didn't really pressure him at all.